Doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Well, you always have to love somebody who's got a big fat lead in their chances. But listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action.
That's tidy.
This shot from about 190 yards out.
This one is right down the pipe. That was a beauty.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for eagle.
It's on a great line. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
He's currently sitting in first place. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here at the second.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Time for the second shot into the third. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Big time play that one, Beamer.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances. Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Looking really good, this one. Ooh, right by the hole. And this putt coming up for his par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set here for her next shot on the 16th.
That one just slides by. That's a great shot here at 16 and sets up a chance for birdie. And back to the course with the live action. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That's a good-looking shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, get in.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Game face on early here, Luke.
He sits in first position. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Surely it's going to.
Wonderful shot.
This is Brooke Henderson.
that almost went in the hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
Around 110 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Lovely effort, that.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Okay, steady now. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Ah, that's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole here is a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we go, the 10th hole.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Currently in first position.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
That was absolutely murdered. Second shot here on the 11th.
That dog will hunt.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. I like the look of this.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. From around 180 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here. This one might need to set. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole is a par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Playing from around 160 yards. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
9 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Yeah, we'll take that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well played.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie here.
Oh, well played. And now that finds him in first place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Now at the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Just didn't drop.
Well, that was a phenomenal play. Almost an eagle.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit that through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
And tidy looking shot, that one. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Round now in the books.